At approximately 4:30 this morning, we were contacted by the Norfolk International Airport that a small plane had gone off their radar screen and they had lost contact. At that time, we were looking at a small area, approximately two square mile area in the Chesapeake Bay, that it may have gone into the water itself. At approximately 7:20 a.m. this morning, an aircraft was located, a 4-passenger airplane was located in the Botanical Gardens in the city of Norfolk by the Norfolk International Airport. At the time, we had the U.S. Coast Guard, Virginia State Police, as well as Norfolk Fire and Rescue in the waters looking for the aircraft during those hours. Again, at approximately 7:20 this morning, the aircraft was located, and we are still in the process of investigating the wreckage at this time. We do have fire and rescue still inside, and we have 3 individuals confirmed deceased at this moment. There has not been notification to the families as of yet, so we have very limited information.
You said this was a 4-person aircraft. How many people were on board?
There were 3 located on board.
And you said the FAA and NTSB haven't arrived, but what will they be doing when they get out here?
The FAA and NTSB have been contacted, and they are en route at this time to the location. And they will be assisting us in our investigation.
How did you find the plane in the Botanical Garden?
The Norfolk International Airport Police actually are the ones that located it, and then they called us.
At this point, how much do you think weather played a factor in what happened?
Right now, that's under investigation. I can tell you there was fog in the area, and it was nighttime, so as far as the pilot himself was a trained individual with numerous ratings, and we're still investigating that at this time.
Do air traffic controllers know if the pilot had any kind of struggle before losing contact, or was it just, things were going well and then all of a sudden lost contact?
It appeared things were going well at the time. However, we will be reviewing that in the near future.
What is it that people need to know right now?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the
question?
question?
What is it that people need to know right now?
What do the people need to know right now?
About your investigation.
About our investigation. As of right now, we have 3 people that have been deceased, and that we ask everyone to give us time to notify those families prior to doing anything any further.
Are you guys investigating any of the equipment at the airport to see if it was functioning properly?
We will investigate everything on the aircraft itself, to include working with NTSB and the FAA to ensure everything was working properly.
Do we know where the plane was coming from?
Yes, we do. But that's still under investigation at this time. Not to be released at this moment. Later this afternoon, it should be.
We understand that right now the Botanical Gardens is closed. Any idea at this point as to when it may reopen, or how long this investigation may take before folks can go back to the park again?
Once the NTSB and the FAA release the aircraft, then we will remove it. The state police will have it removed at that point. So it could be, it's going to be up to them from that point on.
We just saw the animal control truck drive by and go in there. Does that have any connection to the crash, or what's going on?
I do not know if there's an animal on board at this time. I cannot confirm that.
Can you talk about how many agencies have been involved in this investigation so far?
Right now, we have been working with the Virginia State Police, the Norfolk International Airport, Norfolk Fire and Rescue. The Coast Guard has come out. The FBI has also come out, as well, and I believe that's going to be about it.
Navy was out searching this morning, right?
They may have, yes.
Have you seen the plane crash?
Yes.
Where it crashed?
Yes, sir, I have. I've been on scene.
What did it look like?
It's a small plane. The fuselage and everything is, contained, but it is just an airplane wreckage at this time. But the plane is intact.
Any safety concerns right now for this immediate area?
No, none at all. No safety concerns at all.
Is there any that details that you can.
At this time, we're going to defer to FAA and NTSB to complete their side of the investigation, but we have no knowledge of that at this
The
time.
appearance of the wreck, did it look like anything had caught or busted before?
No, sir.
And forgive me, I'm new to the area, but how unusual is this for a crash like this to happen?
We have, every now and then we do have plane crashes to go down in this area, but the Virginia State Police work them.
Is there any concern of safety for the neighbors who live kind of in the area? Or
No, sir.
What would you say to that? What would you say to the neighbors? I've talked to a few neighbors who just didn't know what happened. They were kind of relieved that it didn't come anywhere near their house. What would you say to the neighbors who live in the area who might be concerned about something like this?
At this time, we have everything under control. We've been working in conjunction with Norfolk Police very well as the Norfolk International Airport and Norfolk Fire and Rescue, and there's no contamination. Everything is safe, it's contained, and there should not be any concern for the community at all.
Were the deceased found inside the aircraft?
Yes, they were all found inside the aircraft.
Any indication of a fire after it crashed?
Not at this time.
And can you tell the gender of the 3 deceased?
As of right now, that's still under investigation, and we would like to make contact with the families prior to releasing any information of the 3.
When do you think that might happen, contact with the families?
We're anticipating sometime later today.
So you know who the families are, you guys are just in the process of reaching out?
That is correct. Yes.
Any age on the victims or any kind of information as to when
Until we can release the information to the family and contact them, I would really ask that you just respect their wishes on that. Just to be kind to the families.
Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
There should be, if you needed questions or pictures later on, I'm sure that can be provided by Sergeant Michelle and
You said through Miss Anaya?
Yes, we can.